What's up, guys? Time to show off another build. We've got something a little different than the normal. This is a matte finished NH dial that I grinded. I say ground. Grinded off the posts in the back so that I could adhere it to a 2415 automatic movement. This is in a bead blasted case with a bead blasted small coin. This is built actually around this bezel insert, which is like a burgundy-ish pink Yachtmaster, and I had a burgundy-esque red strap from Jonathan Gillespie over at Wristbound. I thought this would go perfect. So silver hand set in there with a white second hand to go with those accents in there. And then a brush preview buckle, a milled fancy crown, low profile exhibition caseback, stainless steel movement holder in there, and a signed rotor. So we've got some shinier silvers going together, we've got some matte silvers going together, and then we've got our pinkish burgundies going together. Bezel on this will turn left, it'll turn right. It is just a tension ring bezel. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder, but if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. Back this up just a little bit. At that point you can wind it, and a wind is turn away from you. Turning it towards you doesn't wind it, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. I tend to start threading it back on when I go one direction. If you do that for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, that mixed with the rotor movement in the back will keep your time throughout the day. If you do it for something closer to 15-20 seconds, you're going to max out that 31-hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. When you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. You'll also notice you've got a wobble crown. This deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so when you're pushing and prying on it, you are not putting any adverse pressure on there. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 4:35 p.m.
4:35 p.m. When you're good, you're going to push it over, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. Handset on this, I had to kind of make work because that hour hand had a point to it, and the 3, 6, and 9 stick out a little bit further, and it was hitting them. I didn't want to bend it so it was going above it, so I had to cut it off and then sand it smooth. So you got more of a rectangle hour hand than something with a point. But I thought it came out pretty awesome looking like that. And that is the build. If it's going to you, congrats. Comes with matching beads as always. So we'll come in a silver BVW special edition box. So we'll come with some of my new watch cleaner that's a foam, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as a microfiber. It will either be one like this in white or one that's gray wrapped around the watch. That is for everything glass and metal, so this watch section here. Will also come with leather conditioner to keep that strap perfectly soft. You'd apply it on the front and back, primarily the back. If you ever feel that your strap isn't as soft, use a rag, something other than a microfiber. That's only if you need it. You probably might not ever need it. For one of my straps, you might need it for something else you get. And then lastly, some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like a poly watch, and it's for your acrylic glass because it can scratch, but if it does, no big deal. Put a tiny bit of this on it, buff it out using the included microfiber, which also matches in color. The scratches up and down, go left and right, filling that scratch, haze the scratch, and then buff it out. And that's the build. So if it's going to you, you are extra classy, and you have great taste. So I hope you like it. If you want to if you want me to build you anything custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.